if he was MIA as much as we just couldn't. They did a good job at some stuff too.
They did a good job.
And Coach Brom said it after the game because
he went straight for it.
One of the first things Blankenbaker and myself and Ennis were looking and we're going, they're not even playing a deep safety. I mean, like they're playing Madden right now. Like they're just lining up and they're just like all out blitz. And it's like, it's tough to play a team. Now, it's also tough to win a game doing that. And that's why you still ended up winning by 2 scores, I believe. But I mean, they gave everything they had on that. I mean, they were all out. And I think it messed up. And Coach Brom said as much after the game that it kind of messed up our
the prep.
Our whole prep.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, it was like,
it's not sacrilegious, Steve, for a coach to come on there and say, I didn't think there was any way that they would stay in that, they sat on, and I don't want to put it was evident that if they're going to run their quarterback, Steve, they're not running a quarterback like they plan on having. They're going to let the power option decide who's going to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? And they were playing this game like, we don't care if we don't have a quarterback for the rest of the year.
No.
We're going to run our quarterback head first into this pile with this extra blocker. Coach Brom knew, listen, that puts a little bit of pressure on your play calling when you're having a little bit of trouble moving the ball, and that guy is manufacturing these first downs, and is willing to run his quarterback, is willing to get his QB hurt. Like, you got to factor all that in the middle of the game. You don't want to put Miller Moss in a position, that near pick six. That makes you a little gun shy on the quick hitches. Now they know that. I mean, you could just see it was a great mixture for an upset.
It really was. And that's what I kind of go back to. And I said it before you got on the air. That's one of those games that all the ingredients were there for you to get beat.
Mm-hmm.
And you won the game by 2 scores. And when you watched, I told everybody before you got on, Marcus, I said, it's why I retired from post games. Because when that night, you're like, all right, we got out of here with a win. Ooh, whatever. And then you start to, oh man, I hope we're good. And and then you watched college football on Saturday. And you were like,
how comfortable was that to watch Saturday college football after you take care of your business on a Friday night?
Yeah, it was well, and to see the results and to see how many teams got knocked off by teams, by just upsets being there, it was one of those things, man, where it made you look back and go, hey, you know what? Maybe last night, like once you took a break there and you said, maybe last night wasn't that bad. It was like
what games really caught your attention?
Well, I mean, you've got Arizona State, who was ranked 12th in the country, went into Mississippi State and got beat. The number 13 Florida Gators get beat by South Florida, which I think South Florida's pretty dang good.
We knew that was going to be tough. We spent the extra amount of time during the Moneyline Maven segment knowing that was probably
absolutely. I mean, SMU was ranked in the top 20, got beat by Baylor. Ohio goes in and beats West Virginia. It's like Iowa State was, ranked 16th. They won by 3. Clemson ends up winning pretty good, but they struggled with Troy.
What were they down at halftime? How much were they down at halftime?
Yeah, they were down at half, right? Or they kind of cut it back. Yeah. So it's one of those, man, where you looked at a lot of these games and you went, man, we could have easily been
Who ended up winning the Boston College Michigan State?
Michigan State won by 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that was a close one. To me, I watched a lot of these games and I went, okay, that's a game we could have easily lost. And it wouldn't have felt weird at all. You know? And we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Like we didn't. We won by 2 scores.
I'm gonna come back around to like you know me. I'm not gonna really ask this question, but it's just a schematic question. You think we're gonna see a lot of those zero coverages again?
Not very often, no. No, I don't. I think that was I mean, first off, look at their defensive line and tell me how many defensive lines you're going to play. It's not going to look that impressive. Talking about James Madison.
They're getting better and better and better in my brain.
Because I watched
every
Virginia.
time I watch the replay.
I watched Virginia. I watched Boston College. I watched some of these guys, and I was like, I mean, their D-lines aren't better than James Madison's. And I watched both of them the very next day. You know, it's like, man, you can, I mean, even Pitt was in a tight game there for a while with Central Michigan. And I was watching them and I was like, I mean, they're good, you know, but I mean, like that team you played last night was pretty good football team. I'm saying last night when you were watching the games, you know,
right
on Saturday. But yeah, I mean, there were, again, I think you were better and I think you were able to bully them at the end of the day and just get and what I mean by bully is, you know, I've just got Isaac and you don't.
Yeah. No, Chris Bell and Isaac was a bully. Cleb Lubin is a bully.
Yeah, Wesley Bailey.
Bailey,
I mean,
bullies.
Yeah. Like I can just, you don't have this. But you guys are playing well enough. Like, that's one of those where it's like, yeah, you know what? You guys are playing well enough. You should probably be able to come in here and upset us, but you just don't have this, and this. Sorry.
And you had a good game plan.
Yeah.
You had a risky game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that quarterback, that Sluka, that's a risky game plan.
Yeah.
He got tagged.
Yeah, well,
go ahead.
Kind of stupid. It's really a stupid game plan. A guy behind me was like, the whole game, he's like, I love the 2 quarterback system. I think this is great. I was like, well, it's going to cost you guys like 3 games. So
you're not going to have a quarterback.
It's the stupidest system I've ever seen. Like, literally, you're switching quarterbacks every play. Like, this is not going to work.
Unless you're saying Sluka is like a wildcat. But
yeah,
go get a wildcat guy.
Yeah, you can't do that though. And like, I mean, they were switching like every play, and I mean, like they're throwing back and that's what I say. It's gimmicky.
Maybe that was.
And you know what?
Maybe that was in their NIL contract.
Well, hey, look, and maybe it was. And look, their defense was kind of gimmicky, and their offense was gimmicky, and you know what? It kept them in the game. But you can't beat good teams that way. And Louisville showed that. Like you can hang, and they did, and kudos to them. But you're not going to win the game that way.
They were just bringing everybody, too.
Dude, they were not. I mean, they were just bringing the house, bro. Like, it was like, okay. I mean, Miller Moss, like, you know, again, I want to, maybe when we come back from break, we'll do a Miller Moss centric because we kind of avoided him for that reason. But I mean, they were, because I think there's question there. Right? Where it's like, okay, was that them? Was that him? Was that, you know, we can have that conversation.
Yeah, that's a good.
But, I mean, it was wild. Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick commercial break, get a reset. 93.9 The Ville.
Kevin Harlan here from Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner in Chicago, along with Mike Golick, senior and junior, in the studio, when the Bears host the Minnesota Vikings. It's a battle in the NFC North from Soldier Field. Vikings, Bears on Monday Night Football.
Coverage begins tonight at 7 o'clock on all ESPN Louisville stations.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
When outfitting your shop or garage with industrial storage, don't just keep up with the Joneses, straight up flatten them with Stronghold's American-made all-steel cabinets, workstations, and carts. They're obsessively overbuilt right here in Louisville to ensure that whatever you're storing and protecting stays that way. From tools and rigging to lateral rocket engines, take that, Joneses. Don't just hold, Stronghold. Shop right now at strong-hold.com.
It's time to see what you've been missing at Lynn Family Stadium. That's because your first ticket's free. That's right, the first one's on us. Thanks to Kroger, newcomers to Louisville City and Racing Louisville can claim a free ticket to an upcoming game of their choice. Visit loucity.com/first today to get in on this special offer. The men's squad, Louisville City's chasing another title, and Racing Louisville's closing in on the playoffs in the NWSL, the world's top women's soccer league. Thanks to Kroger, you can see either team in action for free. Visit loucity.com/first today.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair?
What do you mean? Does it not look good?
It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret.
No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic.
Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
I was so tired of having thin and brittle hair. Ugh, and the shedding. So I figured I'd give hair volume a try. Needless to say, I'm thrilled with the results. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to pick up some hair volume right now. My reunion's next month, and I want my hair to look as good as yours.
Hair Volume is the best-selling hair tablet in the world and one of many award-winning natural health products from New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Scandinavia. Purchase at newnordicusa.com or your local CVS. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy. Help your hair look full, voluminous, and beautiful again at nordicUSA.com or CVS.
Hey, Cards fans! Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut-rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future, whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice. These are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the play. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of Remax Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
Go.
Welcome back. Here, let me take a quick second to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we used at the 93.9 Studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. This segment, is this the Miller Moss segment? Is this the percentages of Miller Moss segment? Percentages of good, bad, of game plan, of all that good stuff? Is this the Miller Moss ranking segment? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's the Miller Moss. What I call it. Look, if this was a game show, I said in the last thing, I would be like, welcome back to, was it him or was it them? And because that's what I'm curious about, because let me just start off here. Miller Moss was 13 of 23 for 151 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions. Okay. One he kind of got away with. I mean,
I don't play that game.
That. I know. See, I don't either.
Yep.
I don't either. But
he did get away with a perfect throw against Eastern.
Right. So I guess and I'm talking through this on the air. I don't have sometimes on radio, we have a point that when we start something, it's like, okay, I'm going to draw you in, but then I'm going to get to my point.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't right here. I'm genuinely curious. How do we feel about him after the game? Because, and now let me just take you through the emotions of the game. I think there were times during the game where we were all kind of pissed off at him. Oh,
sorry.
Like, man, I don't know, man. Then I think you see their defensive game plan.
What? Give me one that pissed you off.
Just rush. I'm being very blanket, like not a certain play. I'm talking like, man, he's getting out of the pocket too quick. He's not, he's not trusting this. He's not trusting his eyes. He's not. But then you see the whole picture and you're like, okay, but that game plan was really forcing that too. You get what I'm saying? Like,
how many times have you watched both times? How many times have you watched this?
The James Madison.
Yeah, just like replay highlight condensed version.
Just once again last night. Yeah, I went through last night once.
Okay. Here's me. And I said, I could be completely on the island. Right? I think
sure.
I feel like he hit his guys at the right time, for the most part at the right times. Right? If it wasn't there, he kept the ball out of danger. That's a good throw, even if it's incomplete, if you keep it out of danger.
Yeah, no interceptions.
When he
to your point,
when he hit, let's just say early in the game, he hits Jaleel Skinner on a third down.
Great, fourth down.
Okay, fourth down.
Right?
Yeah, right.
It was the fourth
down play. You got it, Steve. Okay, I said it. Jaleel, get off the radio. Jaleel family, get off the radio. Steve, I told you, and I gave you a chance to back me up last week. I said, Steve, he has to be able to get that yard. I said, I didn't like how he was on his tippy toes last week, with his opportunity against EKU. I'm like, you got to lower and spin. This is why you're 6'5". This is why I called a play to my 6'5" tight end, and you get him the ball right on the 1 yard short of the first down line. That's another That's another play that's in your playbook. You get the first down. It changes the fortune so much that I'm like, if I'm Miller Moss, I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I put that ball on you to get that yard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, does that make sense? Like my frustration with something like that. I'm like, that puts you in a, and again, we're talking about Miller Moss, and I'm like, that he was putting that ball there. To keep the ball out of harm's way and get it to as many places as he got the ball. You can't fumble that ball though. You can't miss that blitzer, Steve.
Yeah, I know. That one I was mad at.
That's where I think much of the emotion was on that play that it might taint the overall evaluation of Miller Moss.
Yeah, that one did bother me because he has to see that. Now, granted, I mean, look, we can have the O-line conversation too. I mean, I'm okay with that conversation as well on what they did, and I don't. I mean, they were. I don't think they were as bad as some thought, but they weren't perfect either.
Okay, if you're okay. Let's try to keep it at the Miller Moss part of it, though.
Yes, no, absolutely. But I meant just as far as the when you're looking at him missing that blitz, like that should have been a play where I was more angry at the O-line, where he sees it, and maybe he gets sacked, and it's like, okay.
But he has to account for that.
Because he didn't see it at all, and it was like, dude, he's right there, and it ends up costing us points. I mean, even if it was 3, it cost us points. And like that can't happen, you know.
Yeah, okay. That one goes squarely into that can't happen. You know, maybe they hid that blitz well enough, you know, maybe you're that was a hold. That was a hold. On that jet sweep, Steve.
Which one?
The jet sweep James Madison got some. I mean, they didn't get a first down, but it was like,
yeah.
I hate when holds happen out on the edge of plays, and it's like, come on, ref, like you decided not to call that.
Yeah, that's the one place you have to call it, actually.
Yeah, right. On a jet sweep, wide receiver out here.
Yeah. Like that's much more serious than the middle of the field hold that you call on a play going the other direction.
There was no checks that Miller Moss, and I'm asking this question. There was no checks that could have been made if they're just bringing the house pretty much on every run play, right?
No, I mean, and by the way, I do want to point out. I mean, listen, the text line is very anti-O-line right now.
Okay.
So,
okay. Well, let me ask you this: how much of that is the text? I don't want to say text line, like in general, or people just not realizing how much selling out they were doing on the run?
It's probably some of that. However,
yeah, we did expect some more push. I agree with you. We did expect more push.
Yeah, I for me it was the run, you know, that I'm like, we should have been able to get that going a touch. Like I understand it wasn't, you know, if they're stacking like that and stuff, there's things there, but I feel like you still should be able to move. Now, granted, I give their defensive line a lot of credit. Like their D line was good.
You think a couple more pass plays would have loosened them up?
No. Mm-hmm. I think that was their game plan. I think their game plan was they have an All-American running back and he's not going to beat us. Mm-hmm. And he did anyways. But, you know, I think that was their game plan, you know, because up until, I mean, you read Isaac Brown. If I told you, man, Isaac Brown had 104 yards and a touchdown, you'd be like, I mean, he had a pretty good game. Well, what if I told you, you know, until the last
73
run?
of it came on.
Came on one run, man.
Right. He was averaging 1.8 a carry.
Yeah, now he's averaging 8.7 a carry is what he ended up with. 12 carries for 104 yards, averaging 8.7 after that. So it's like, okay. But after him, Duke Watson had 7 for 13. Colin Lacey had 2 for 3. Kewan Brown had 4 carries for a yard. I mean, we could not get that run. And that I do put a little bit on the O-line. Like, hey, you got to open it up a little better than that. I mean, it don't have to be. We can play that game where, man, they're just gimmicking it up.
Even with the run heavy, run heavy, you still got to be able to pop a couple. I do agree. I do.
Yeah,
you have to get some forward push against their blitzes. Some got to open up.
Now, there was some odd changes in there. I mean, and it could have been injury related. I don't know, but I mean, I know they moved a couple pieces around. Like Pounders was in there, and he wasn't. I mean, he was in there all last week. He was in there in practice. He wasn't in there in the game. Like there was a couple pieces, like I said. Now, and again, some of that could be injury related. I don't know, So, but it was. I mean, Lance Robinson was in there, a few pieces, and so I mean, they're going to have to kind of figure that little part out. I don't think was so bad that I'm like, okay, I'm super nervous. But back to the Miller Moss thing, if that was an issue, I mean, like Texter said, there was no pocket. I mean, I can kind of play that game too.
Or he was bailing quick,
and it might have been a mixture of both. Where he started to not trust his O-line. And was almost assuming
start seeing ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. And where now he's moving a little more. I overall, I didn't see anything from him that made me go, oh man, we're in trouble or anything. Like I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah, I think I can just tell I'm just higher on his performance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just higher on. Like I said, that I like that pop. I like that pop. I like that he lets the ball go. His motion doesn't change when like on a very important down, his motion didn't change. If the guy was there, he got it to him. And he got it to he kept it safe.
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess that's where I'm at too. So I didn't see anything that made me worry going forward. I mean, would I like to have seen a better performance overall? Sure, but I mean, even Isaac, like I said, until the end there, and if you want to say, well, Isaac had a big play and Chris Bell had a big play, then I go back to the Marcus thing and say, well, you got to give Miller Moss a little bit of credit on that Chris Bell play too, because
if a
receiver put that ball right in the open spot,
there was a pocket of 4 defenders.
Mm-hmm.
He put it through there, and Chris Bell never had to break stride.
Yeah, right.
Now, if we run that in practice, and he doesn't ever have to break stride, he goes back to that quarterback laughing, and he says, hey, if you give me that ball and I don't have to slow down, and the coach says, look, the bad boys, that's how you throw it. From now on, that's how you throw that ball to Chris Bell, you're going to see that once a game.
Yeah.
And we're talking 40-plus yards.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to see that. Like, that's a play you go for when you're on the 45.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Absolutely. So,
listen, the 2-point conversion, back of the end zone, the 2-point conversion at the back of the end zone, who was that caught that?
Dakari Collins. Yeah, one-handed grab back there.
Right in. You put that. If he had a hoodie,
man.
If he had a hoodie on,
yep,
you could have put that in the little hand pockets in your hoodie. He put that ball right out in front of him.
Yeah, that was a fantastic throw, and kudos to him for making the decision to run there on that and get in.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He stepped up in the pocket. Like, that's a hectic situation. You needed that 2-point conversion. He took the hit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was worried after he took the hit too.
Well, I didn't think he was going to get there, and that's why I'm really giving him a lot of credit, because I mean, I didn't think he would. It looked like that window was closing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that's one.
And he got skinny.
He did, yeah, exactly. He turned, he got skinny, got in there. I mean, that's what you need. But there's also, and I know we're about to go to our break, but one more thing about him.
What a great play! I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
That was an incredible play by JMU's defense on the reverse. You thought it was there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. No, it was there.
32 was a missile.
Yeah, no,
that
he
was
did.
that was the
Great
first
play.
I think that was the play, Steve, where I said, okay, that's a play that not a lot of dudes can make.
Yeah.
Not a lot of football players can make. And
that was
there was
a
a little
great
bit of
play.
that Superman desperation too, I think, going on. Sorry about that. I cut you off.
No.
What were you gonna say?
That was a great play. No, it was. With him, I mean, I do think he needs to make the decision to run a little quicker. Yeah, he does need to make that decision. Do you want to get Yolock in here really quick, and then we'll go to break? All right, Yolock, welcome into 93.9. What's going on, man?
What's going on, guys?
How we doing?
Feeling good.
Hey, man. Hey, great morning, man. Hey, you know what? I was just so frustrated watching the game. But watch this, man. It's how great was JMU? And because they were so great, first of all, I love the blitz schemes that they was running against us. And because they blitzed us so much and they were so great, I was that much more. Watch it. Looking back on it, I was that much more impressed by Louisville now because they weathered the storm. That's what everybody's not looking at. You know, all my buddies, I was frustrated. Yeah, I was frustrated as well. But now that I look back on it, man, JMU, watch this. We were frustrated because of how great they were. We just wasn't giving JMU the credit. Dude, they were freaking awesome. I see why they scored 70 points against North Carolina last year. And I'll tell you another thing. Watch this. It was just unfortunate that they were playing against Louisville. Because Louisville's defense, watch this. It was just unfortunate that they were playing against Louisville. If they had been playing North Carolina again, they would have beat them again. But they were playing Louisville, and Louisville was ready. We was ready for them. You know, was I nervous during the game? Yes, because we started out slow. But watch this. Overall, watch this. Thank goodness for the defense. I'm gonna tell you something. Defensive coordinator's name it escapes me right now, but
Ron English.
Yes, Ron English. Yes, sir. Kudos to him. You know, over the years, you know, we've given Ron English a lot of slack, but it's time for us to give him some praise when it's due, and he did a damn good job. I think Ron English gets the game ball because the defense held us down. You know, if it wasn't for the defense, we probably would have lost the game because it was. Watch this. It was. Now, granted, JMU did miss a couple of touchdowns, man, that they could have had. The quarterback just overthrew the guy or misread or something. But man, I was just so impressed with JMU, and which means I'm that much more impressed by our own team for weathering that storm. Now on to Miller Moss. I'm going to be honest, Marcus and Steve. There is nothing that Miller Moss does that I'm impressed with. Watch this. I have the same feeling that I had with Jack Plummer, with him. I don't know if it's because of how he looks or his attitude or because he looks like his helmet is too big when he's wearing it. I'm like, he just looks weird. There's just nothing that he does that really impresses me. It seems like every quarterback that he plays against, to me, it's like they outplay him. They really do. I don't know if it's mechanics, the way he moves. I'm gonna tell you something. If he's just not in the pocket,
You just don't like quarterbacks, do you?
You know what, Marcus? I watch him, and it's like if he's just not in the pocket getting protection, I'm scared to death. When he tries to go to the left or move to the right, we're done. I'm like, what is something, I don't know. He has to just run downhill or something. He can't run to the right or the left.
He's no Lamar Jackson.
No, he's no Lamar Jackson. He's no Stephon LaForest either. He's no Tyler Shaw either. Tyler Shook from last year, but watch this. He manages. I'll say this about Miller Moss. In my opinion, he manages the game well. But all the other mechanics and attributes and things that just don't turn the ball over, Miller Moss. My gosh, that's it. Just don't turn the ball over.
No, no, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we gotta go to break.
Yeah, we gotta get a break. Go ahead and play us out.
We have to.
Yolock, listen, when he's out on you early, you're done for it. Yolock said, yep, you're never covering. Listen, second hour, we'll be rolling along 9 through 9 Deville.
Celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with Louisville City FC. Lou City's Noche Latina game is set for Saturday, September 20th at Lynn Family Stadium. A matchup with Las Vegas will feature authentic entertainment and cuisine with tickets available now at loucity.com. Gates open at 6 p.m. for a $2 happy hour ahead of kickoff at 7:30. Get in on the dancing, music, and food, in addition to a high-level pro soccer game. That's Lou City versus Las Vegas on Noche Latina, Saturday, September 20th. Get tickets at loucity.com today.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, the ultimate lunch lineup boasts wall-to-wall sports and scenic views. When you're hungry and in a hurry, the Scratch Kitchen delivers lunch in the clutch. I mean, where else can you order a 29-degree draft beer and a quickie combo on your lunch break? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Brass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive members lounge. With personal lockers for your convenience, you'll feel right at home. Located just off Blankenbaker Parkway across from Lexus of Louisville and J-Town, Next Level Ranges, where precision meets passion. Visit nextlevelranges.com for more information. That's nextlevelranges.com.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics, WLCL Sellersburg, is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Kibbles and Bits. Crunchy kibbles and meaty bits. And now we've tripled down on delicious with Kibbles and Bits triple steak flavor. It's high protein and a whole lot of yum. Complete nutrition and complete joy. Only at Walmart.
Kibbles and Bits. And Bits and Bits.
You work hard to build equity in your home, so why would you give that money to the real estate agents when you sell your home? At Edlin & Edlin, they know you deserve to keep more of that money.
It's a full-service offering. The advantage is that we don't charge as much, even though you get full service. In the regular world, a realtor says that the commissions are 6%, and what we do is accept 1% as the listing agent and recommend you pay the buyer's agent 2.5%. The average home sale around here is around $300,000, so that's $7,500 more in your pocket at closing.
When Edlin lists your home, it immediately goes on all the places where buyers are looking for a home.
When I put a listing on the MLS, it is automatically shared with all the real estate apps. Zillow, Realtor.com, you name it. So all of that overhead in my business is gone. And what really should happen, prices should go down, the price of real estate services. And that's what we're reflecting in our commission structure.
So visit Edlin.com to start keeping more of your home's equity. That's Edlin.com, EDELEN.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Is your tile tired, cracked grout, worn caulking, or dingy floors bringing your space down? Well, call the Grout Medic of Louisville. They specialize in regrouting, recaulking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement for both residential and commercial projects. At the Grout Medic, owners Audrey and Marty McGraw and Jeremy Wheatley believe in one thing above all: customer first service. Professional, reliable, and always with your satisfaction in mind. Call them today for your free estimate at 502-609-3900. That's 502-609-3900. The Grout Medic of Louisville will bring your tile back to life.
Kevin Harlan here from Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner in Chicago, along with Mike Golick, senior and junior, in the studio, when the Bears host the Minnesota Vikings. It's a battle in the NFC North from Soldier Field. Vikings-Bears on Monday Night Football.
Coverage begins tonight at 7 o'clock on all ESPN Louisville stations.
This is Nathan Huber with ESPN Louisville. As a sports official, I'm always on my feet. I suffered with severe pain in my left foot for 2 years. Having been misdiagnosed by 2 other podiatrists, I was frustrated and not sure where to turn. I was fortunate to find Dr. Patel and his great team at New Horizon Foot and Ankle. On my first visit, Dr. Patel correctly identified my issue and started treatment that day. Thanks to his expertise, I am back on the field stronger than ever, and I can't thank his team enough. New Horizon Foot and Ankle, where innovation meets excellence.
Ready to launch your career with UPS? UPS is now hiring. The UPS Employment Center is now the UPS Airlines Career Center, located at 100 High Rise Drive in Louisville, Kentucky. Part-time day shift package handling positions are available with starting pay at $21 an hour. Benefits include paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, tuition assistance, healthcare, medical, dental, vision insurance after 9. Apply today at upsjobs.com/worldport. Launch your career with us today at UPS. UPSjobs.com.
In football, you wouldn't even think of stepping on the field without a game plan, so why would you in retirement? I'm Tony Walker, owner of Tony Walker Financial. Our job is to design personalized retirement game plans so that savers can worry less about money and retirement. Because retirement isn't the end of the game, it's your biggest play yet. So let's talk about your retirement game plan by logging on to TonyWalkerFinancial.com.
This September, the YMCA is the place to be. Now through September 22nd, pay no join fee and enjoy our state-of-the-art wellness center and group fitness classes for every level. Your kids will love Kids Club while you work out, plus youth sports and swim lessons that build skills and confidence. Stay active at every age with programs for active older adults. Come discover a place where you belong. The Y is for all. Make sure to ask us about our income-based rates. Stop by or visit our website and join today.
Bob Valdano here for Ken J. Beener and Son HVAC. They've been in business since 1962, and summer's here. You don't want to be caught sweating, so call Ken J. Beener and Son for a $95 AC tune-up. Make sure it'll last through the summer. Their team's professional, knowledgeable, did a great job installing my unit, a trusted, independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. They have 5-star ratings on Google, so give them a call. 502-584-9960, 502-584-9960.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home advantage is only a telephone call away. So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
I didn't see. How about that? How about that? Yeah, he gave a fist pump. He wanted you to know.
But speaking of, sorry about that. Dewan,
yeah, baseball.
I'm sorry. I got your message. I'm going to get back with you. Sorry about that.
Dewan Wheat? Oh, man. You didn't go when he called? You must hate him.
Listen. How nice was this, Steve? I get a random text from Dewan. I know he's busy over there coaching Simmons College.
Mm-hmm.
I get a message. I get a message saying, "Hey, Mabin, ain't your birthday coming up soon? Let's get up."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I ain't even respond.
Wow.
Listen, it's one of those things like I'm going to send him a full response. And if my hands are busy right now, you just check the phone out. And I'm like, I'm going to hit him right back. And I realized probably about 2:00 Sunday night, or I guess it's Monday morning, 2 in. I was like, damn, I didn't hit Dewan back. I was like, I'll hit him up in the morning.
That's brutal, dude.
And he and the fact that he even remembered my birthday was coming up, I'm like, Jesus, I could be a little better of a friend than that. But anyway, baseball situation, Nikki.
Yeah,
you're
baseball
up
situation, Nick. He's not paying attention again.
Nikki.
Baseball situation, Nick.
Oh, the Danny Wimmer thing? Very cool. What?
The girl who took the ball from the dad.
Oh, the Karen. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if we need to ruin anybody's life over it, but you can't act like a jerk anymore in public. People are gonna find you. And that was a jerky thing to do.
His first response was, I don't know if we need to ruin anybody's life over it. You know, Steve.
I'm just saying.
You know, Steve, every time something like this happens, what do we say? The person that did the terrible thing, what is the first move they go to on the internet? I'm getting death threats.
Yeah.
And it excuses all of their. You get one person that says, I hope you choke on a chicken bone. And all of a sudden that's death threats. And the first thing Nikki does is says, oh, but now they're getting their life threatened. That's not okay.
I'm just saying, like, it was a really
Men
crappy
took the
thing
biggest
for her to do.
L in history. The adult male took the worst loss in history, Steve.
Because he gave the ball back?
No, not because he gave the ball back. He gave the ball back in front of his son.
Does it change the fact that the son made out so well before?
Absolutely not.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking.
Okay,
absolutely not. The lesson in that, I go get that ball, and I bring that ball back to my son. And some lady comes out trying to shame me by making a show when I got that ball fair and square. You let her out of line behavior. You just taught your son that whenever a woman comes up irate to you like that, off of you getting that ball fair and square, you're just supposed to give up your property and then wait for some magic hero to come in and just, oh, we feel so sorry for you. We feel so sorry for you that we're just going to help and make it. No. Son, watch this. Ma'am, you're not getting this ball.
And I'm going to take it a step further. If you don't like it, go get your husband and tell him if he wants to come and take this ball from me, I would love to see it. If he does, you can have it.
If
I've seen this happen.
Physically can take this ball from me.
Yeah. You can have it back.
Son, and if he physically takes this ball from me, guess what we're doing tomorrow? We're signing up for boxing and MMA tomorrow. Because I'm going to be sure that next time I get a ball, that nobody's going to be able to take it from me. But what we aren't going to do.
Nick has something to say.
All I'm saying is, no, she was wrong. Like, that was poor behavior, poor form. But I've seen this happen.
You're encouraging that behavior when you
all you have to do is be like
baseball.
All you have to do is say, like, look, I got the ball for my kid.
No,
like, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid.
No.
And then anybody is gonna be like, hey, look, sorry, like, I didn't do it for me. I did it for my kid.
You think that woman who ran up to him would
How
have been
funny
like,
is it? Wait, Steve.
That's cool.
How funny is it that they did the Gullum? They turned her into Gullum. That's the best clip I ever seen.
My precious.
Yes. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
It's the best. It's the best. You think because she came up yelling like that, he was supposed to give up that baseball?
Hey,
you know, people.
I got it for
people
my kid.
go to baseball games their entire freaking life hoping for one opportunity to get a baseball, a home run baseball, a foul ball. They remember that for the rest of their life. I don't care what the team, shake the hands. No, a lady punked my dad.
I hope this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm just saying, like, she was a word.
Okay.
Like,
no.
But I'm like, if I was that guy, I'd just been like, hey, look, lady, sorry, I'm giving it to my kid.
Somebody
like,
bought.
What if you weren't?
What?
Why would you be sorry
to your kid?
You got the ball. It was rolling around. You got the
ball. She come over there and was like, "Give me that ball back." I was like I said, get out of here.
The lesson.
Saying, I'm not going to be overly disrespectful to a female in public like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Look, Steve said in public.
In public, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people are watching.
Yeah, right.
But no, I mean, like, I'm not gonna. I don't have to sit there and call her names and yell at her, scream at her. I would be like, look, it's my ball. You want to go get your husband and he wants to have a conversation? Go get him. He can come back over here and we can talk.
Go
about
get your husband or go get security. You're not getting this ball.
Yeah, like, dude, even if it's mine. Actually, at that point, I would be like, I'm not giving it to my son. I'm keeping it.
No,
it's my ball. It's my ball, punk.
The transfer of power is through me and my people, my possessions.
And my son's crying, she's yelling, and I'm alpha.
One day, listen, when the RV is long gone, and the son, man, 20 years from now, he's gonna be like, Dad, I can't believe you gave up that ball.
Well, and the bigger issue was the look on his face when she grabbed his arm. I mean, I've never seen a grown man piss himself like that.
No, I think he was being sarcastic. Like, whoa. I do think he was just kind of like joking. Like, whoa, where's the fire, lady?
I hope so.
Okay, we'll leave that up for debate.
That was pure terror.
That better not have been terror. But he did give the ball up.
Yeah, no, I do agree with you on the whole thing there. Like, I do give the ball. Like I said, I'm not condoning. I'm not gonna be overly violent towards a female.
Steve,
like,
I don't even know how much acknowledgement that she was even there. I would do.
No, that's exactly my father-in-law, actually. I mean, even though like he's the worst sports takes of all time and he's a Kentucky fan, his point, I do agree. He said, I'd probably just said no, turn the other way.
I know.
Like, I'm not. You want to go get somebody else to talk to me? That's fine.
I would have turned. Yeah, like I see myself turning my back and being like, son.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is what you should learn.
Do anything ridiculous to get the ball.
No,
I didn't
it was
see the
in
video.
his
Right,
eye.
it was in his eye. He picked it up, but like,
I had a ball at the Reds game. I've told this story. I'm holding my son in one hand, and I try to barehand it, and it was so emasculating, and it hits my hand, and I missed it, and the dude right beside me scoops it up, and I was like, "Dang, man, good, got it," And the dude, to his credit, he was like, "Man, you want it?" I was like, "No, dude, you got it. It's your ball.
It's your you
ball,
got it
dude."
fair and square.
I didn't make the catch. I didn't come down with it.
I had a shot. You got out of the way, gave me a shot to catch it, and. I mean, dude, you see over and over how many videos of people getting those balls and turn around and hand them to
toss
kids
it to somebody. Yeah,
like ain't nobody trying. But another adult, if it's in my lane and I run over there and grab it, like that's my ball. Get on my face.
Not even like I said, I do it now. It's like I'm turning away, probably like. Hey son, this is a teachable moment right here. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to say, right. Now I do want to say, I do give a lot of credit to the Marlins organization and the Phillies organization for seeing that, because we're talking about the two adults. The child is kind of in the middle of this, and it's the child's birthday, and that's going to bother the child all around. So I do give a lot for the two organizations for saying, hey, let's make that right.
That part is great.
Like,
right.
The kid isn't involved in this,
but
and he kind of got involved in it.
But I'm still
now
saying
his dad's
it's
a chicken, and this woman's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot I got to process now.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that woman would have beat my dad up, and that bothers me.
What is the wife say? What does the wife say?
I mean, that's a great question.
Now I don't need my wife. I don't need my wife having that over my head.
Like, here's the thing. Charity may be wrong in the fact. Maybe I would get my butt kicked, but when we go out somewhere, there is a belief in Charity Rummage's mind that Steve Rummage can protect her regardless of what happens. You know what I mean? Like
that's the point.
And I've made that point through certain situations when it needed to be.
The next time his wife
feels comfortable that she can be out with Steve Rummage
and not be disrespected.
She's like, my husband can protect me. Like she knows that. Like, I'm not sure this guys can say the same at this point. I mean,
what kind of nasty vitriol language is she gonna say to him when she's pissed off at him?
Yeah.
What's the protocol for that though?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, besides just like matching her crazy energy,
No,
which I'm not sure I would want to do.
You don't do it because
you don't even
again,
acknowledge
dude,
it.
I'm a male. She's a female. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not arguing with you in public. Like, I'm not arguing.
Quit saying in public, Steve.
In public. Look, in public. What? But no, I'm saying though, in public, like
I know.
I'm not doing it anywhere. But yeah, no, you're right. It does sound terrible. Behind closed doors, though, I mean, just doing crazy stuff. But no, I mean, dude, I'm not screaming at you back and forth.
The protocol
there's no win here.
Is as little acknowledgement as possible.
Yeah, like, hey, no. And then I honestly, I'm not saying that it's like some crazy I love to fight type guy or something, but I would say, listen, you want to go get your husband and come back and we can have a conversation with you and him. And if you want to have a conversation like that, that's fine. If not, this conversation's over.
So what do you say to the husband?
You can come back, but
what do you say to the husband?
Well, any normal husband, when she went back, would probably be like, babe, no, it's his ball. like, that's his ball. But if the husband comes back, then it's like, okay, what do you want to talk about? And then I want to hear his point. Well, I think we could have got the ball, but okay, and I'm going to say, well, I went over there and got it. Okay, do you want to take this ball from me, or are we just gonna agree to disagree here and we're gonna walk away?
You want to sue me over this ball?
Yeah. Do you want to sue me or fight me over this ball? That's our two options right now. Okay, because I'm not giving it back. I'll throw it back on the field.
I will throw this ball back on the field.
That's actually what I would do.
Yeah.
Now nobody gets it.
Yeah.
Now nobody gets
it.
No.
I really wouldn't do that. But I do like that.
Well,
I like the idea of, if I really start feeling some kind of way about your response, like, all right, go get it off the field.
Yeah, like I don't know. Let's put up with this. We got a full bank of calls.
Okay. Yep. Hit it.
Get to all of them. Who we got, Nick? Will from Tampa. Welcome in, man. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Happy Monday.
Good, man. How about you?
I just have a comment for the Miller Moss critics.
Okay.
When you compare the fact that, in my opinion, I'm no football aficionado or anything like that, but in 2 games, he's thrown 2 bad balls. No quarterback is perfect, but when you're supposed to have one of the top wide receiver duos in college football, I'm going to need these guys to start coming up with contested catches. The same catches that when y'all gave y'all preview before the season started and talked about how Miller Moss is going to give his guys a chance to catch that ball to go up and make that catch. They're not coming down with the ball. We have a 5'9" JMU cornerback playing man on Colin Lacey and Bell and routinely knocking the ball out of their hands. I just need the duo to start being dynamic when it comes to wide receivers and coming down with those catches. I get off and listen.
I appreciate the call. I'm gonna run through some of these because I know we got a few.
Great point.
Calls. We can get back to touch that.
Great point.
Alex,
contested catches. You got to come down with them.
Or is it Alex? Who do we got next? Alex, welcome in, man. What's going on, bud?
Hey, what's up, guys? A long time no talk. So, real quick. So I'm gonna hit on what the previous caller just said, but then I'm gonna talk about the baseball thing.
Okay.
He's 100% correct, and honestly, if I think Drew, and then we're talking about this morning how Chris Bell is like the number 2 or number 3 wide receiver on the board in draft boards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, though, the number 2 or number wide receiver that gets drafted makes that catch. Like where he caught the ball and old boy, was able to pry it out of his hands. Like the number 2 wide receiver or number 3 on the board makes that catch. Now, Colin Lacey, I feel like in the little bit amount of film that we've seen, highlights on Colin Lacey has proved it to me personally that I think he can make those catches. Now, I think he will. What I need Miller Moss to do is that ball that he threw to oh boy, what
Chris Bell.
Collins? Is that his last name? The wide receiver that caught that extra point.
Yeah, Jakari Collins.
Jakari Collins. That he needs to throw more passes that are in tight windows like that to give wide receivers because my man caught that with one hand. I wasn't even expecting. I didn't even know Collins had hands like that. So I'm hoping Miller Moss. I trust Brom. I'll say that. And so I think he'll develop him. And and listen, the last time we had an okay quarterback, we won 10 games. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe instead of getting great quarterbacks, we just need to get okay quarterbacks, and then we'll go undefeated or something like that. I don't know. But Marcus, I think you're wrong about old boy. When that girl walked up on him and grabbed him by the arm, and if I could do a sound bite over him, I know he went, ah! Ain't no way.
He shrieked.
Ain't nobody walking up on me in public.
He was being sarcastic. Like, what?
To jump out and scare me.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah,
again.
no. I think he was terrified, and it was from that reaction of him being grabbed and hollering like that. I just knew he was going. Steve, you hit it right on the money. If your husband is a normal thinking kind of person, he would look at his wife and say, "Look, he got the ball. We missed it. It is what it is." But if he is abnormal and he tries to go over there and take it from you, then that's that. And it's not about being tough. It's not about trying to be, you take it from him. It's about the principle. There's some things you just don't let people walk over you for. Now, even if you do get beat up, I bet you he ain't gonna walk up and do it again. And if he does, you just gotta stand up for yourself.
You gotta get in the lab, get in the gym.
Exactly, yeah, get in the lab, 100%. There's so many BJJ gyms around here. You get beat up in there, and then go out in public, beat somebody else up. Like that just is what it is. But I think
turn this to the Andrew Tate show.
It's not the Andrew Tate show. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no. But yeah, I think Steve, I think you hit it on the head. I think he was scared when that lady grabbed him, and then from there, because he gave off that energy, that's when she knew, I'll just take this ball from him. So it is what it is. Hopefully he learned his lesson, and maybe he's in somebody's Muay Thai gym working on his kicks or something. But thank you guys. I'll listen.
Appreciate it, Alex. No, and Texter does make a good point. He took the ball out of his son's glove and gave it back. I'm glad we could.
If y'all don't know how bad that is. Look. Oh, but he got so many free. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, that's great and good for the kid, but the kid still lost something yesterday or that day.
He's lost his hero.
He lost a dad.
He lost his hero.
He's at school today, and some kid was like, "Dude, my dad would punk your dad so hard," and he's like, "Probably."
And
I don't know.
Do you know in a couple years he's gonna be like, "Dad, I mean, really, that's my RV."
I love how we're just making it that he's just going to bully his dad for the rest of his life.
Now it's his house.
Remember, son, curfew is 10. No, I think it's 12:30.
As soon as he walked back in the house, the kid turned around and he was like, "Now, Dad, let's have a conversation because I'm the dog around here now." Oh,
I'm the big dog around here.
Yeah, Nate, let's get Nate in. I want to talk to Nate about this for sure. Nate, welcome in, bud.
All right, so two things. I'm so glad y'all are talking about this. Two things are going through my head. Okay, number one thing. Let's say me and that's my little man at the ball game, and I give that ball up, and I go home, and my wife sees me give Nate's ball up on TV. She gonna whoop the fire out of me, bub.
Yeah,
she gonna whoop the fire out of me. Now, other end, we're down there. Mama tries to grab that ball, and somebody grabs it, and Mama said, "Go down there and get my ball, baby. That's his ball."
Yeah,
that's his ball.
He got it.
That's it. It's his ball. There is no rules. Well, I was fixing to get it. I was fixing to grab it. Well, fixing to and doing it are two different things.
Yeah, like if Mama's hands on it and he shoulder blocks Mama and grabs the ball, now we got a problem. Like, okay, now we have an issue. Yeah. No, I'm with you on this.
I'm fixing to be skinny, but it probably ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of you can try to do this or getting ready to do that.
I don't know if shoulder blocks are legal.
You ain't done it yet.
No, shoulder blocks illegal.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Okay.
like if me and Steve
Are
are going
they-
for that ball and somebody throws a shoulder block, it is what it is. But like,
Are shoulder blocks illegal
You know.
if that's a record-setting home run?
nope. If me and you and Steve are all going for that ball, and we all three want that ball, we're going to do what it takes. And guess
Yeah,
what?
no, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's free for all.
If I don't get the ball, hey man, you earned that ball.
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
chose.
saying?
Listen. You're gonna have some elbow. You're gonna have some elbow scuffles on that concrete. Your wrist gonna be a little scratched up because we all down there scraping. I'm gonna use my body position and I'm gonna box out any way I know how. And we're gonna see who wanted this ball the most.
Yeah, man, I never will forget. We went to Cincinnati. It's been about 10 years ago. They were playing the Cubs. Derek Lee jacks a home run. Dude, it's coming right at me. I got cold beer in one hand. I got nachos in the other. I set them nachos down, stuck my hand up. Dude, that ball hit me right in the palm. And I felt like a daggone shotgun went off right in my hand.
Yeah, it's the
I
worst.
dropped that ball. Dude beside me grabbed it. My buddies was laughing at me. On the ride home, this is like in the third inning. On the ride home after the game, I can still see the stitches in my hand.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, you just can't get it.
But
As bad as
again,
you want it, you just can't get it.
that was my point.
I shout up like, "Hey, man, I had it, but guess what? I ain't got it no more.
Yeah,
because it
not
ain't my
mine now.
ball."
Not mine.
That's my point. Thousands of people
Nate,
go to
appreciate you,
games.
man.
Appreciate
Thank you.
the call. Thousands of
Appreciate it,
people
Nate.
go to the game for that one opportunity, and when you get it, you earned it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah. Let's do one more real quick before we get to break. Leonard, welcome in to 939. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? If it was me, she would have got rock bottom.
Oh, God.
If it was me. But, hey, Marcus. Hey, I want to tell Marcus something.
I'm listening.
Hey, Marcus, I saw Steve Friday at the game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steve was hype. Steve probably forgot what I said.
No, I didn't.
I told, huh?
No, no, I didn't. You said I made the show. Yeah, no, you tell him. You tell him. Yeah, I want you to
Hey,
say it.
Marcus,
Yeah.
whatever you do, don't let Steve go from the show.
Mm-hmm.
Steve makes the show, man.
Yeah.
Listen, you think he didn't know that already?
You need me. You gotta tell him that all the time in private.
Right.
You need me.
Hey, but I enjoy listening to y'all, man. I enjoy listening to y'all. Y'all funny together.
Thank you, Leonard, man.
Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate the call. He said, look, y'all ain't nothing without me.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, it's my house. Yeah, it's my house.
I'll tell you what, let's take our quick last commercial break here on 93.9 The Ville.
Men, summertime is here, and that means vacations, summer barbecues, outdoor parties, camping, beaches, and so much more. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're like many men, you may not be feeling like yourself this summer. Perhaps your energy is low and you aren't sleeping well. Maybe your workouts aren't as good as they used to be. And if what I'm describing is you, it's very likely you're suffering with low testosterone. But low T doesn't have to affect you anymore. Just call Tri-State Men's Health, get treated, and see how it changes your life. If you're like most men, you'll feel so much better. Deeper sleep, improved vitality and clarity, greater strength and energy, and an enhanced sex drive as well. So call us. Just $99 gets you a PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654. That's 800-900-9654. Or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Parlor Pizza and Pints, where good food and great times meet. 6 Louisville area locations bringing you award-winning artisan pizzas with house-smoked wings, craft beer, and signature cocktails. Enjoy great outdoor dining and game watch parties, Wing Wednesdays, weekly drink specials, and a staff who make you feel right at home every time. A proud supporter of the 502 Circle and Cardinal Athletics, we'll see you at Parlor.
Bourbon and Beyond, the world's largest bourbon, food, and music festival returns with Fish, Noah Khan, Sturgill Simpson, The Lumineers, plus Plus, Jack White, Denson Boone, Krungman, Alabama Shakes, Cage the Elephant, Ringo Starr, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, Goo Goo Dolls, and many more. Bourbon and Beyond returns to Louisville September 11 to 14. Passes are on sale now at bourbonandbeyond.com.
She used to guard the goal on the soccer field. Now she's protecting smiles in the dental chair. Dr. Reagan Ackerman, a former Division I goalie, brings that same focus and determination to Freedom Mini Dental Implants. Using innovative dental implants, she's helping patients win back their confidence with less pain, less cost, and less healing time. From single tooth replacements to implant-supported dentures, Dr. Ackerman makes every smile a victory. Schedule your free consultation at freedomimplants.com. Freedom Mini Dental Implants. Get the freedom to smile.
It's time to see what you've been missing at Lynn Family Stadium. That's because your first ticket's free. That's right, the first one's on us. Thanks to Kroger, newcomers to Louisville City and Racing Louisville can claim a free ticket to an upcoming game of their choice. Visit loucity.com/first today to get in on this special offer. The men's squad, Louisville City's chasing another title, and Racing Louisville's closing in on the playoffs in the NWSL, the world's top women's soccer league. Thanks to Kroger, you can see either team in action for free. Visit loucity.com/first today.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
It's the cliche story. We're all together. We're all one group. We all get signed, but there's a lead singer, and his name was David Ruffin, right?
Okay.
And just imagine just big, let's say 6'2" black dude with an afro and Coach Kelsey glasses. Okay, that's David Ruffin. And just real, basically, they kicked him out the group when he wasn't watching because he was he was just doing too much, right? So it's an iconic scene where he show up to the house where they're at, and he's like, "What y'all are y'all crazy?" You know what I'm saying? I'm the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "They coming to see me." He's like, "Can't none of y'all work them like I work them, like work a crowd?" And then the guy says, "They're coming to see the Temptations," and he says, "Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis." Right? and here's the problem. The backstory is also even better because they didn't like how the actor, that's the actor Leon from Above the Rim and everything, that guy. So the problem was he's been talking to everybody like that during all the casting and everything. So you know how LL Cool J, they say he was too much in the character and it just spilled over into real life?
Yeah.
That's basically how it happened in the movie, which made it such a powerful scene in the movie because he had already been treated. You said what?
No, I'm saying okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So that's like I said, you're gonna, now that I've said it out loud, first of all, your iPhone's gonna pick it up and you're going to get that meme within 24 hours probably.
Without question.
Yeah, like I said, just I did want to just give that context really quick on that. Yeah, it's one of those, classics. But anyway, what else we got? How we gonna land this plane?
I mean,
Miller
Lamar Jackson last night.
Lamar Jackson last night.
Yeah.
What's the takeaway from Lamar Jackson last night?
I mean, they, like the coach, like Harbaugh, I don't think he understands time. Like, I don't think he understands how time works.
Stoops or Harbaugh?
I mean, gosh. I mean, like even at the end of that, at the end of I was watching at halftime of the Kentucky game, and they're just like, I mean, they're literally just like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know how the time is.
The Baltimore time, with that end of the half, that gave them a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
That 7-second thing. Yeah, it's just terrible. So I had look, of course I had Xavier Worthy. Awesome.
Okay.
It's a great way to start your fantasy season.
Oh, I see. That's why I don't play fantasy anymore. I'm retired. I'm a
Did you retire, Steve?
Recovering fantasy football addict.
Actually, this might be the first time I actually have some fun because I can pick who I want to pick because Jalen ain't on the roster.
Yeah, you don't have to.
So now I feel like I'm going to dominate because I can, I'm not obligated to go Lions. Ooh, Lions. That's just a blip, right? Or Green Bay's that good?
They got smoked. I will say, yesterday's probably the first opening Sunday ever that I really didn't get to watch any games.
Oh, yuck.
Until last night.
Okay.
I sat down and watched pretty much the whole Bills-Ravens game. That was it. I didn't get to see any of the other ones. It felt awful. I was like, I feel like I'm so detached from the NFL. Like yesterday, I'm walking around like we're doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know what's happening in the NFL. Like, this is.
But good thing about it, it doesn't take too long to catch up at all.
No, not at all. I mean, I watched the game, watched halftime of the Ravens game and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
like
you get on Twitter for a couple of seconds, and you're like, oh, okay, so this is what's going on.
Yeah, so there was that. Also, speaking of being caught up and getting a lot of things done yesterday, shout out to my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Get over there and check them out. TriStateMen'sHealth.com. Take their low-T quiz, 10 questions, 2 minutes. You know what I'm going to say? Yes or no answers. It's very simple. Now, why is that a big deal? Because it's nothing you have to think about. It's, do you experience this? Yes. Do you experience this? No. Boom, 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 boom. Just 10 questions, and they'll be able to say, okay, well, actually, you're better than you think you are. And sometimes that happens when you take that, and it's like, no, you don't need. And then sometimes you'll learn a little bit about yourself and go, okay, I didn't know that was causing this or this was causing that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give a call. One of their great locations right here in Louisville, in Northern Kentucky, in Cincinnati or Columbus. You can go see them in any of those places, and you'll go in. They're going to make an appointment for you. It's a great place to go to. It's a very testosterone-filled environment, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So go in there, and then what they're going to do is they're going to take your blood, and then they'll look at those numbers, and they'll see what you need. Because it's not one of those places where they're just trying to sell you on something like, oh, well, hey, we're just trying to sell you on this or sell you on that. It's like, no, if you don't need it, they're going to say, no, it's not what you need. But if you do, like I did, they're going to say, okay, this is the amount you need. Boom, we're going to give you this testosterone. If you sign up like I did, they'll waive that $99 fee and help you get going with that going forward. So get over there, check them out. Tri-State Men's Health, and let them know you heard about them right here on 939 The Ville.
Hit it, Nikki.
Hit it, Nick. Nikki V.
What do you think? Percentage of the fans that are in on Miller Moss?
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of people are. It would be over 70. Like, I mean, I think people understand it. Hey, we're 2-0. There's a lot of teams that aren't. And it was a good team coming here Friday, and we beat them by 2 scores.
Roll it along. 93.9 The Ville. Appreciate you, Nick.
Thanks, buddy. See ya.